What's up, YouTube? This is Too Raw for TV. All right, we're just going to this. I'm just going to go right into this video. I want to give a shout out to LeBron James of the Los Angeles Lakers for achieving a milestone last night. In the Lakers' 114 to 110 comeback victory, against the New Orleans Pelicans, uh, LeBron reached 33,000 career points, and in doing so, he edged closer to his. I mean, we all know it. He's trying to become the all-time leading scorer, and he reached a milestone that only three other players have reached: Kareem Abdul-Jabbar, Karl Malone, and Kobe Bryant. And last night, LeBron James had a really good game: 29 points, 5 rebounds, 11 assists. And the reason why I think I'm increasingly growing more optimistic that he's going to reach Kareem is you got to look at the numbers. You got to just look at like where he is right now. Number one, yeah, LeBron James is in his 17th season. Um, but as of right now, he's not showing any signs of serious wear and tear yet. I mean, is he the same guy that he was in his prime? No, he's not the same player. There's been a definite decline, but he's still good enough to be one of the top players in the league. Just not on the defensive end. I mean, he does it in spurts, but he's not the guy that we saw in Miami and in Cleveland. Definitely Miami. But the thing that LeBron has to really uh, avoid are injuries and serious injuries. And last year was the first serious injury of LeBron James' career. Um, so if he can avoid that, any type of injury that's going to set him back for extended periods of time, I think he's going to do it. Because right now he's only 5,000, uh, roughly 5,400 points away from Kareem, which at this stage in LeBron's career is like, because LeBron might still crack 2,000 points this season. Um, that's about a 25 points per game average, but that's if you play every day. So LeBron is like 2.5 seasons, I'd say, away from Kareem. So, but if he does do it, he's going to be like, I think, around 37. So I think he's going to do it. I think he's going to do it. I think his body will hold up. I think he's one of these players that's going to be lucky in the fact that their body has held up to the rigors of the NBA grind. One of the fears, and I definitely remember this when LeBron was younger. One of the fears was that for a guy that big, he was going to break down earlier. And fortunately, for the most part, that hasn't happened. Um, this is his 17th season, but LeBron is still just 34 years old. He'll be 35 next month. So we'll see. With him approaching Kobe, there's going to be a lot of noise about that. I think he should do it sometime, and I think it'll be late January, maybe early February when he does it. There's going to be a lot of noise about it. You know, a lot of LeBron fans are going to celebrate it like he landed on the moon or the Mars or something like that. A lot of Kobe fans are going to be revolted by it because they know what's coming. The hype can definitely get on your nerves, man. It can really get on your nerves because they'll act like he won a championship. It's like some type of vindication in their minds that he's better than Kobe. You know, just like last year when he passed Mike, some LeBron fans took it as vindication that, hey, see, we told you he's better. Like, okay, yeah, but he played a lot more games, though. Um, but at the end of the day, you gotta give LeBron James credit. No matter what people might want to bring up about rule changes or how the game is played, what have you, to still be playing at the level he's playing in his 17th season is astounding. Off the top of my head, there are very few players that have played at this level. Kobe Bryant is the first guy. He was playing at an all-star level, 27, like 6-6 or something like that. Um, and that was the season where eventually he tore his Achilles. Um, then, you know, I don't foresee something like that happening with LeBron. I don't foresee something like that happening to LeBron. Hopefully that doesn't happen. But I do worry about the Lakers not having the depth that like a team like the Clippers have. You know what I'm saying? And I do worry about LeBron playing the point guard position throughout the duration of a season and how he's gonna look come March and going into April, and what type of effect it's gonna have on him. And I do worry about old man injuries. As you get older, generally you're more susceptible to non-contact type injuries, which is what LeBron suffered last year with the groin tear. So I do worry about those type of injuries, the same type of injuries that Kevin Garnett had, the type of injury that ended Shaquille O'Neal's career, the type of injury that injured Charles Barkley's career. You know, um, these type of injuries that happen from non-contact, and I worry about that. But we'll see. But like I was saying, like very few players have played at a high level this deep in their careers. Other guys that kind of were close to this level were Karl Malone with the Utah Jazz and Kareem in his 17th season. You got to remember Kareem went to college too. So Kareem was like 38, 39 in his 17th season. And he was averaging 23 points per game on 56% shooting. Now, he wasn't a big time rebounder by that time. Um, he wasn't banging like he was when he was with the Milwaukee Bucks or earlier in his Lakers career. Um, not as mobile, not as physical, but he still was a great, great scorer who had the greatest weapon in the history of the NBA. And speaking of Kareem, um, I never thought I would see anybody surpass Kareem anytime soon. I thought that Jordan could have easily surpassed that mark had he not retired so many different times. Um, if he didn't miss the 93-94 season and most of the 94-95 season, and he continued to play after 98, which is what he actually wanted to do, he had no actual intentions of retiring if the Bulls had kept that team together. He wanted to keep playing, but he was forced into retirement because he didn't want to be part of a rebuilding process. But if he was able to play a 19-year career from 84 to 2003, Jordan would easily surpass 40,000 career points. And this GOAT conversation that we keep having would be even more lopsided in his favor. Karl Malone should have passed Kareem, but he lost interest in playing after his stint with the Lakers, and I think the death of his grandmother affected him. It made basketball less fun, and it sort of, he said something like, it made his pursuit of the record seem meaningless, so he retired. So the two guys who I think have the best shot at it right now, obviously, are LeBron. But then after LeBron, you have to wonder about Kevin Durant. Now, Kevin Durant missing this season will put a dent in that. It will put a serious dent into uh, his chances of becoming an all-time leading scorer. But he's not dead in the water yet. Because I want to look at something with Kevin Durant right quick. Give me a second, dude. Just give me a second, guys. think Kevin Durant is 31, I think, right? Yeah, so Kevin Durant, he's 30. Kevin Durant is only 30 years old, and he's scored. Sometimes this site is real glitchy, man. He scored 22,940 points. So, to put that in perspective, I remember when Jordan retired the first time, albeit he did go to college for 3 years, so Durant got a big head start over him. Jordan had 21,541 points, I think, when he retired at age 30. So Durant has 22,940 points. Um, if he comes back next year, he'll be 31 years old, and if he can play at the level that he was playing at before for another 4 or 5 years, barring injury, of course, and with the Achilles, that does change some things a little bit. But he's the only other guy that I think can have a shot at it. But like your health has to stand up. Your health has to stand up for it an extended period of time in this situation. If it doesn't, you know, you have to be able to play for a long time. You're gonna have to play 20 years. And I don't know whether or not, number one, a guy like Kevin Durant has the desire to play that long, or if he can stay healthy enough to play that long. So we'll see, man. But I think LeBron James has an excellent chance at surpassing Kareem. Tell me what you guys think.